Okay, good morning, friends. Afreilchen Yud Adar. Afreilchen Yud Adar. Tonight, of course, is the yard side of the Chida and the Avnei Nezer. And it's the first day we could start reading the Megillah. And your job is, we're going to be starting Chelek Beis. Your job is to identify those people in this world that you would like to help and tell them to join our Mishna Berura Shiur. That's your main job right now. Okay, think of somebody whose life you would like to benefit. Think of someone who you'd like to do a chesed to and tell them to join the Mishna Berura Shiur. That's all. Okay, Seif. Let's read again the beginning of Seif Beis. We did a couple of Mishna Beruras on it. She'el tzibur shata, we're in Siman Kuf Chav Vav Seif Beis. She'el tzibur shata, she'el tzibur that made a mistake, and he cannot get back to his spot. Yamoid acher tachtav, he should appoint someone in his place. Kederach shenazbar le'el Siman Nun Gimel. Umaschem betchilas haracha shata ze im haya hatas be'am tza'iyos. And the new guy starts where the last guy made a mistake, whatever bracha was. If it was one of the first three brachas, mascha barosh, she starts from the beginning. If it was one of the last three brachas, mascha ritzei. We're up to Mishna Berura Seif Katan Yud Aleph. Mascha barosh. The sholish rishonos, the sholish achronos cheshuvas kechad bracha. The first three blessings, the last three blessings, are considered like one bracha. You can't divide one bracha to two people. Therefore, there's no chiluk whether he made a mistake and he skipped one of the first three brachos, or he made a mistake and he was silent in middle of a bracha. Nishtatek means he became a mute in the middle of a bracha. Oy bein bracha bracha, or between brachas. B'chol gavni b'shalosh rishonos. If it happened in the first three, chayzel rosh. He starts from the beginning of the Shemona Esrei of achronis. If it's in the last three, chayzel ritzei. Ken kasav b'nishmas adam kal chafei. V'chein kasav agon Rabbi Akiva Eiger b'chidushav. Shahoira, he instructed l'chazan shenechlash b'yom ha'kippurim b'tfila shachris b'payit shel seder kedusha. Rabbi Akiva Eiger instructed a chazan that became weak on Yom Kippur in Tefillah Shacharis in the period of Seder Kedusha. He goes back to the beginning without saying the piyutim. That's what the Mishna Berura quoted in Seif Katan Yud, by the way. V'ayim beber halacha. The Mishna Berura quotes the opinion of the Bal Pischei Teshuva, who brings in the name of Tshuvas Beis Yehuda that a chazan once fainted in Ato Gibar, and they said the second guy could just continue from his spot, and the Bir Halacha says, well, from Rabbi Akiva Eiger, it's mashma, you got to start from the beginning. She'el tzibur shu kohen, a Hashatz that's a kohen. Any kohanim here? Any kohanim on the Mishna Berura Shiur? By the way, that's another thing you need to do. Chelek Beis, we're starting with Berchas Koyanim. Could you want to maybe try to find a kohen to, at least for those halachas? Okay, just pointing that out. A Hashatz is a kohen. They found out that in the middle of the davening, a guy died in one of the adjoining houses, unrelated to the quality of the tefillah of the She'el Tzibur. It's tam, and just that's not why he didn't die because of the way the guy was davening, but the guy happened to die. Im efshar listaim hapsachim v'hachalon. Is it possible to close the doorways or the windows of the shul oishal bayish amesham, or the house that the mess is there? V'afal pi sheyesh oid that's not going to do the job midrabanan. V'afal pi sheyesh oid to midrabanan ein tzarich leidial she'el tzibur ad shigmar tfilasei. You will not have to notify the Hashatz, hey Hashatz, get out of here, there's tumah d'rabbanan. Once you've taken care of the d'oraisa problem, you could let him go. Umiyu vada yimsiyam tefillah b'lachash. Once he finished the sound Shemona Esrei, v'lo hischal adayin b'koram, and he didn't start the Chazaras yet. Yomru lo v'yetzi. You tell him and he leaves. V'yachzar achar b'koram, and another guy will do the Chazaras Hashatz. Avalim i'avshur lizar b'zeh. But if it's impossible to be careful, tzarich latzeis Meaning, if there's no way to take care of the Tumah Da'iraisa, he would have to walk out, Va'afilu be'emtzat tefila, Va'asheni ha'oimei tachtav yaschal mitchilas bracha, and the guy who takes him over should start from the beginning of the bracha, imhu ba'amtza iyais, if it's one of the middle brachais.
Why is someone taking him over? What's the case exactly?
Because he's a kohen. He's a kohen, and you weren't able to get rid of the Tumah Da'iraisa, so he would have to leave in the middle of his Chazaras Hashatz. If you could get rid of the Tumah Da'iraisa, you don't have to tell him, even though he's violating a Tumah D'Rabbanan. Yeah, that's interesting. Gimel. Anytime a yachid has to daven again, let's say he forgot Mashmarach Ragashem, he forgot B'Sein Talamat Levracha, Shliach Tzibur Chayzer Mispalel. A Shatz davens again, Im Ta'a Kemoisai, if he made a similar mistake. Kishem Mispalel B'Kol Ram, when he davens the Chazaras Hashatz. Right? So anything that an individual would have to go back because of, a Shatz in his Chazara would have to repeat the Shatz, except for Chutz Mishachras Shel Rosh Chodesh, except for if he forgot Ya'aleh V'Yavo in the Chazaras Hashatz, or the Bir Halacha says, or on Chalamayid, Shem Shachach Shliach Tzibor V'Lehizker Ya'aleh V'Yavo Ad Shehishlam Tfilasai, if the Shatz forgot it and everyone was parshlufen and nobody reminded him, Ein Machzirin Oisem Ibnei Torah Chatzibor. Why? How could you do that? Shaharei Tfilas HaMusafin Lefanav. The Musaf is still ahead. Shehu Mazkir Ba Rosh Chodesh, where he's going to mention Rosh Chodesh. Avalam Nizk. So then, okay, Avalam Nizkar Koidem Shehishlam Tfilasai. If he remembered before he completed his Tfilah, Chayzer LeRitzei. He goes back to Ritzei. Ve'em B'zat Tarch Tzibor. Okay, now I want to tell you an interesting chiddush. What if a Shatz in his silent Shemana Esrei forgot Ya'aleh V'Yavo? He also doesn't have to go back because he could rely on his Chazaras Hashatz. What if an individual forgot Ya'aleh V'Yavo on Shachris, on Rosh Chodesh? He has to go back. What if he remembered after Chazaras Hashatz? He has to go back. What if he didn't remember until after Musaf? He does not have to go back. Because what the Shatz can do, rely on Musaf. L'chatchila, a Yachid could be the Eved, post facto, if he didn't remember until after the Musaf, he doesn't have to go back. The Mishnah Berura, I think, brings down Hilchos Rosh Chodesh from the Knesset HaGdoila. Okay, Sif Patron Yudei, Shachach Shliach Tzibor, U'Inyan Yachidim Shachach Ayin Le'el B'Siman Kuf Chavdal Sif Yod. V'lo Hisker Ya'aleh V'Yavo. V'im Shachach Mashav Ruach or V'tal Mator Chai Gavna Machzirinos, he has to go back. The Dafka B'Ya'aleh V'Yavo Mibnei Shazikarin Echad Oila Lekan O Lekan. For Ya'aleh V'Yavo, it's only Ya'aleh V'Yavo because the Hazkara in Musaf will help for Shachris also. Dirshu, a Shliach Tzibor that forgot Kedusha, and he said Ata Kadosh, says Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, if he didn't forget the bracha, he should go back to Kedusha. If he said Akel Kadosh, he has to go back to the beginning of Shemona Esrei, because Kedusha is a chelek of Ata Kadosh. Rav Moshe Feinstein, quoted in Rivais Ephraim, concurs. The Shevet HaLevi brings in the name of the Kuzha that if he already said Ata Kadosh, he could say Kedusha after Baruch Atah Hashem Okel HaKadosh before Ata Chonein. Really? That's a chiddush. That's a chiddush. What if the Shatz made a mistake, and after Kedusha he didn't say Ata Kadosh or Ladar Vadar? He started Ata Chonein. Says Rav Shlomo Zalman, he made a mistake in the first three. He has to go back to the beginning of Shemona Esrei. The Shoel Umeshiv says not like that. Shoel Umeshiv says you could go back to Ladar Vadar. That's because he holds that Kedusha is not miguf the third bracha. But we don't agree with that. What if like this? The shots forgot. Oh, this is a good one. Did you ever see this? I never saw a case where the shots forgot Yalav Yavai and nobody woke him up. I'm saying well, people live for that moment. You know, they've been prepping for that their whole life. But what if the shots forgets Yalav Yavai and he has to repeat over Shemana Esrei? Does he do Kedusha again? That's a good shayla. The Shari Tshuva in Tavkov Pei Beis, the Mate Ephraim says he has to do it again. Right. What if a Shel Tzibur made a mistake in the last three and he has to go back to it and say, do you duchen again? So the Eish Avram Buchat says he has to say Berachas Kaihanim again, and the Tzibur says Maidim D'Rabbanan again. The Har Tzvi says, no, you don't duchen again. Reb Chaim Nas says, you don't duchen again. But the shots will say, Elokeinu Melekei Avosenu. What if everybody went home and then they realized the shots forgot Yalav Yavai? Should the Shel Tzibur, and there's no way he's bringing everyone back to the shul, should the Shel Tzibur daven the Shemana Esrei again? No. Says Reb Chaim, no, it's a chiv on the Tzibur, it's not a chiv on him. What?
Isn't there Musaf though? What's the case?
Well, let's say like this. Let's say he forgot Mashbarach Marda Gashem and Chazaras, right? So then he doesn't have to repeat the Shemana Esrei. Okay, friends, let's hold it over here. Okay, Shkayach. Have a good day, everyone. Shkayach.